Hello, everybody. And we're live. Okay. Glory to the Minutemen, or Sim Settlements. That's it. Glory to Sim Settlements. Chapter 10. Episode 10. Chapter 3, I hope, today. Can you tell I'm waking up a little slow today? But Glory to Sim Settlements, Episode 10. Hopefully today, Chapter 3. Ready to get into it.
Quiet. It's how we like it. Stay safe, Al.
Okay, we've got our Z1 companion here, shining that red light down. That's right, and new weapon in our loadout. Okay, now here's the thing about it. Dom asked for a Laser Garand. Hey, hun. Good to see you. Dom asked for a Laser Garand named after him, but I think he picked a different name than his name, and I forgot what it was. Hey, Inquisitor. So, I don't know. If we see Dom on the stream, we'll show him this. It's the Dominator. That's what I've called it. And it is actually pretty cool. It's an M1 Garand, but just like laserfied in this really junkyardy fashion, I guess. But it's actually a pretty decent weapon. Right? I mean, it looks very Fallout, but... And it probably could have been included in a Western build from my Western video that came out. I mean, obviously it's been to the weapons workbench, but it has that cool M1 thing where it discharges the clip and it makes that sprang noise, but you load in a micro fusion cell. Not bad, right? Okay. So, yesterday as I was messing with this, we got a call on the radio from, the doctor at the headquarters, whose name starts with a C, and I'm forgetting what it was now, but she called and said that she figured out what the gunner parts for the comm hub were and disarmed a bomb in them and then made grenades from those bombs for us. So we have these EMP grenades now that work especially well on robots, and these paralysis grenades that paralyze people, I guess. Those are the two things she gave us. So those could be kind of fun to play with. Especially if we do run through the Automatron DLC a little bit to get that Ahab helm. These EMP grenades might be fun to try there and see how that goes, right? But she also said it sounded like Jake wanted to talk to us. No surprise there, right? So I'm thinking what we'll do is we will bounce back to the GNN HQ and we will see if this kicks us into Chapter 3, because I think it probably does. Right. Every grenade paralyzes a regular human. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the scenario where you'd prefer to paralyze who you're up against versus outright just explode them.
The engineering department is pleased to
I don't
announce
know.
that the ventilation system
Maybe... I don't know. I don't have a great use case yet.
We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to
Okay, boy, the robots are really trying to make their case here, aren't they?
If you
Oh,
like, I
hey
can try
there.
restoring the
Perfect
projector
timing.
system
Perfect
as well,
timing.
driving
Cassandra gave me the report on all those components. Still can't believe one of them was rigged to blow up. I never would have known something like that. Not until it was too late. Wonder why the gunners would put something like that into the hub. Maybe some kind of insurance?
Maybe.
That seems kind of unnecessary.
Maybe. But don't forget, this is the gunners we're talking about. I wouldn't put it past them.
Interesting.
Anyway, the rest of the components check out and are safe to install. Each component comes with a unique benefit. The one I'm most excited about.
I don't know who
will make the array more
employed the
energy
gunners.
efficient. But there's also one that would
But
extend
what
the
if
array's
they're the ones who
broadcast
put that
range.
in that
That
part
would come
so
in
that
handy
they
if
could
you wanted
just
to start
blow up
using
the
ASAMs
gunners when they
further
were done
afield.
with them or something?
Not that I'm saying we should do that right now, but
Some disposable
useful in the
mercenary
future.
force.
So what happens now?
I suggest our next project should be to install all these new parts. Really kick the comm array up a notch.
Okay.
I'll put the assignment on the board. You know the drill by now, so I'll let you get to it. See you later.
Alrighty. We have to be close. This has to be one of the final things, right? Hey, Fallout Boy, good to see you. The Inquisitor's been with us a few times. Alright. It's going to be an engineering project, I assume. Rooms. Well, Tinker. No. What? No. Okay, then maybe facilities has to do this? No. Science has to do this? No. Yeah, right. The Inquisitor's been with us for a while. This stream, we're going to try to get into Chapter 3, and if that slows down, maybe we run through the Automatron dungeon and get the Ahab helm. See if it works on these Automatrons. Like the Z1 companion we have here. Oop. Ah, there it is. Okay, the comm array upgrade. And I just remembered that I have to be in God mode to make it work. But okay. Boom. That's right. Okay, so the M1 Garand is from it's called the Laser Garand is the name of the mod. It looks like Degenerate Dak is credited with being someone who helped with the mod. The mod author was a new mod author, but it sounds like Degenerate Dak was helpful to them. And all of their screenshots are from Degenerate Dak, so he probably did a video on the Laser Garand, I'm guessing. I think April 23rd, if I remember right, is when that will drop. If Serge were here, he'd tell you. Serge is doing some kind of countdown. I can tell Serge is as pumped as anybody for that thing. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, so as you can see, the Laser Garand is an M1 Garand with a bunch of, you know, DIY energy weapon work done on it. Right. Yeah, the M1 Garand is a World War II weapon. Everybody knows it from like old Call of Duties and stuff where, you know, you get done firing the clip and it goes spring and pops out of the top of the gun. This one does that too. So in the mod description there was some lore for it, and the lore was that the US government needed to fight, needed to mobilize heavily against the Chinese. They had some kind of war on the moon they were going to fight. There was a big offensive planned against, you know, the Chinese in places, you know, besides Alaska. And that the government needed some kind of energy weapon design that was, you know, kind of inexpensive. And so they had put some, you know, contract out for, you know, to weapon manufacturers to come up with something for them. Well, apparently one idea was that there was some huge, in this universe, some huge backstock of M1 Garands laying around that one contractor wanted to figure out how to turn into energy weapons. Well, it never got off the ground, I guess, but supposedly the plans got found in the post-war era, and you have different factions out there, you know, who, when they can find an M1 Garand, some surplus M1 Garand around, they have plans to turn it into an energy weapon, and they do it with whatever they can get their hands on, and so it ends up looking like this. That's the lore in the mod description. It's kind of complicated, right? Sort of a convoluted lore, but it's kind of a neat gun, so yeah. I took the Commonwealth Defender out of my loadout order, though, because I don't know how many energy rifles I need, you know what I mean? And since this one's kind of Minuteman flavor too, I just swapped them out.
Attention. Maintenance
there we go.
required.
That's the story. That's what's going on.
Report to the armory. Odor coming
Okay.
from ventilation.
Something else we haven't done very much of is we haven't spent very much time in Concord. We could go back there. There are a bunch of side quests in Concord. You know. The service rifle mod. I can only have so many weapon mods, you know. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I even kept the regular sights on it because I kind of like that nostalgia of the M1 Garand sights. It has a bunch of funky attachments. It has like a reflex sight made out of like an old spoon. It has, you know, just some kind of wacky attachments on it. Some kind of like scrap weapon attachments. So it's like, it reminds me a little bit of like the energy version of a pipe gun, you know? Anyway. Okay, so Commonwealth Rising, we just wait for the comm array hub to upgrade. So while we're doing that, we could go to the Fort Hagen satellite array. See how fun it is to take on all those Rust Devils, right? Oh, the gunner's captain name? Wes. Wes is the one we've talked to so far. And then there's some female gunner leader that shows up who's really kind of running the show. And I see you, dog. So, ooh, legendary. That works. Are there any more of those? Yep, there are. You know, dogs are brave in this game. Dogs are brave. They will charge in at anything. I don't know where Dom is. He's not here yet. But he'll see this thing getting used.
Make sure you don't leave anything.
Plus, I kind of got to get used to it. Not a bad pistol. Huh. I wonder why this antenna's not extended. I extended all the antennas for that mission, for one of the Sim Settlements missions. It's like this one's back down again. I don't know. All right. Oh, a couple hours today. Should be able to do a couple hours. I hope everybody is well. You know, I hope the stream finds people well. So, regular sights. Let's see how this thing does. Okay. No, well. Boy. Legendary Mr. Handy Annihilator. He can take a hit. Right? Go get him, Z1. Love it. I gotta say, this Sim Settlements mod has just so much lore going on. Like, I forgot to even go to Concord. How crazy is that? There's so much just in Concord, and I forgot to even go do it. Wait a minute. Where did this Mr. Handy go? Because did it roll down the hill or something? You know me, I gotta check the legendaries. Oh, there it is. Not bad. Oh, wait. We still have God mode on. That's why the rifle's not running out of energy. Oh yeah, the stranger. I don't have that perk. You'd think I would have, because I've started using... Oh, the targets bleed. Well, sure. Okay, this is where we're going to have some fun. We're going to be picking up some nice robot mods, I think.
We may have some trouble.
Okay, I might pick up the Rust Eater mask. And the rogue outfit's kind of cool, too. Nope. Oh. Well, dang it. Ranger Goodman, I really did try to research that. And then when it came up that YouTube doesn't have the button. Oh, look at you. When it came up that YouTube doesn't have the button for joining the channel if you're on an iOS device, I figured that had to be what was going on. Isn't that cool? That's one of my favorite parts of this mod, is that spraying noise. Okay. Yeah, right. I mean, I guess I could do some research. If Patreon's just a way better platform for memberships for lots of reasons, then maybe I should go to Patreon. I just kind of wanted it to be convenient for everybody, and YouTube's sort of a one-stop shop. But what happened was, here's what I read. What happened was that Apple said that if anybody, like any money that gets made on an app, on an iOS device, they get 30% of. So if you're on an Apple phone or a computer and you buy anything through an app on it, Apple gets 30% of that money, like just right off the top.
Hey, we got how did Mansfield put it? A bit of a situation.
Oh, dang.
We need you back at the HQ now.
Well, the advice, if you were on an iOS device, was to just open it up in a browser. You know, just open it up through a regular web browser window and not in an app, and then you should have been able to view it. But if you're not on an Apple, I don't know. Sorry. That's why I put the link in that post, was so that anybody on an iOS device would have an easy time just clicking the link and getting to a web browser version. But anyway.
What do you mean by that?
What has happened?
What's happened?
It's the Karma Ray. Well, no, not exactly. In fact, if anything,
Yeah.
the Ray may have
It
saved
is
our
greedy.
hides. Look, just head on back to the HQ. It'll be much easier to explain in person.
Understood.
Okay.
Good. I'll be in the Karma Ray room. Get here as fast as you can.
Well, I mean, we don't have to do this. I was just kind of killing some time here. But maybe while we're here, we will open up that door. Right. Okay. Let's see. We can always fast travel back here, especially if the game's gonna have any kind of lull to the Sim Settlements missions. If we can get Z1 a cool looking helm that actually stays on a SentryBot head, that would be nice, right? Hey Serge, we, I think, are about to be in Chapter 3. Yeah, that's true. You can take the brain and backtrack. That is true, isn't it?
The engineering department reports that the building.
Oh man, my signal just dropped way down.
I have no problem assisting with the construction of my
And
own
the water
gun.
should now be
Dang.
flowing to dry.
We stand to make a whole lot
Let me wait till it bounces back up. I do have a personal vertibird I could use. I gotta, let's see. We are low on. There it is. There it is. Okay. Okay, the stream shouldn't be so choppy now. Here we go.
Yes?
Ooh, this looks serious. This looks good.
Commonwealth is thick with derelict signals, old and new. You may just be jumping to conclusions.
I'm telling you, Lupe and Mansfield heard it too. We can't all be wrong.
Invertebrates.
say I told you so, but
Hayden, don't be an ass.
Good point, Goodman. I am the president, sort of, ish.
Want to fill me in on what's happening?
Oh, darling. Thank God you're here. Let me get you up to speed. We finished upgrading the comm array with those new parts, and everything was working. In fact, if anything, it was all working a little too well.
What makes you
Let's
say that?
find out what he
After we
means.
installed the parts and rebooted the array, we started hearing a bunch of new radio signals.
You recall that small issue we had where the old comm hub was intercepting certain radio frequencies?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course.
Well, we've kind of got a similar situation, only it's a little more complicated.
Slow down. Start from the
Oh,
beginning.
look, Strong just
Right,
showed up.
Right. From the
That's
beginning.
funny.
Okay, so after we turned the array back on, well, this is what we heard. Here, listen for yourself.
I guess we can just hear all the signals now, right? I don't think you have to save Preston to start chapter 1, but you will have to enter Concord to play through it, you know.
What is this?
I know it's hard to make anything out, but me and Lupe managed to isolate and clean up each signal, and, well,
It's radio chatter from all the other groups out there in the Commonwealth.
that's right. And after listening to them all, it seems recently there's only one thing on everyone's mind.
Uh-huh.
Everyone out there is talking and sharing information about us.
Huh. Looks like we started to make some real waves in the Commonwealth.
Okay.
What info are you talking about?
We've yet to go through everything we recorded, but mostly everyone's talking about how we defeated the gunners. Some groups seem concerned
Right,
about
this
it,
guy,
others
Jake,
grateful.
he shows
Main
up
takeaway
once you
seems to
set up
be,
a
we're on
recruitment,
everyone's radar now.
like a recruitment beacon at a settlement. He'll come to the settlement if you set up a radio recruitment beacon.
That's cool.
Well, that's certainly one way to
I hear
think
where you're
about
coming
it.
from, Ranger Goodman. And by the way, yesterday
all
I
those
saw
people
that a
talking
playable
about it, so
demo
I was curious
version
to see
of
just how
the
far
Fallout
our
4
newfound variety had spread.
New Vegas mod,
So
the
I
one where
increased
people
the
have been
sensitivity
remastering
on
the
the
entire
antenna's
game
tuner,
of New Vegas into
and
the
that's what I
Fallout
heard.
4 engine. I've heard a playable
It was
demo
only
just
for a few
launched on
seconds,
Steam like
but
yesterday
me,
or something.
Lupe and Mansfield,
I haven't played it
we
yet,
heard radio
but I
communications
watched it and it looks
from
pretty
the
good.
gunners.
It's just a demo, so it's, you know, limited, but they're trying to like tease everybody with how cool it's gonna be when it does drop. That seems like something we gotta check out.
You said gunners are out there?
That's right. At least, I'm pretty sure it was them. Like I said, we only intercepted the comms
You
for
bet,
a
huh?
few seconds. After that, I figured the most prudent course of action was to radio you, inform the other department heads, and then have Lupe try to reestablish the radio link. And that pretty much brings us to where we are.
Do you know where they're coming from?
Not yet. But we do know it's somewhere outside our usual stomping grounds. I think that
Okay.
maybe...
Hey, I think I just found the comm signal again.
Wait, really?
what are you waiting for, kid? Let's hear it.
Go ahead.
Alpha Golf 1, this is Spearhead Command. What's the holdup? Over.
Spearhead Command, this is AG-1 lead.
I guess
They
it could have
ordered a
been.
halt on the strike convoy.
It looked
Scouts
pretty well done,
reported
though.
A big pack of shamblers on the road ahead.
They've been working on it for like 3 years or
Fresh
something.
meat to go deal with them. AG's 1 to 16 holding position. I'd say ET 6 hours until we get moving again. Over.
Understood, AG lead. Good call on sending the conscripts. No use wasting real gunners on ferals. Over.
We might lose a handful, but who cares? More important, we keep the real troops injury-free until we get back to Boston.
Yeesh.
How's things going back at Province Bay? We getting those reinforcements or what? Over.
Affirmative, AG lead. Mercs and
Strong
city
does not seem to
contractors are
understand
being
what's
coached
going on right
ranks.
now.
Expect their deployment with the next batch. Over.
About damn time. We need that manpower just to take back the plaza. Never mind resecuring the Commonwealth. When I get back there, that boat dweller and their little band of resurgents are in for a world of pain.
Oh boy. Berman.
No one messes with the gunners. And no one looks down on me and lives. HE lead. Over and out.
Great. That's just great.
That voice. Was that who I think it was? Berman?
Berman? You mean that gunner that stole the comm hub? You didn't kill him? When we took the plaza, I went along with your little mercy plan. But I never expected you'd be so stupid as to let that guy live.
Well, we'll see.
I stand by my actions.
Never mind about that. Did you hear what
Okay.
they said? They're coming back to Boston.
Strike convoy, conscripts, and contractors? Those gunners aren't just coming back. They're returning with an army.
An army? What are we gonna do?
Moving an entire army is no small feat. I dare say there's plenty of time for us to prepare.
I can't believe this
She
is
doesn't sound
happening.
that sure.
Everything was going so well.
Oh, Jesus, Jake, easy.
Believe
Easy,
it,
buddy.
They are coming back. And I doubt they'll be content with just a skirmish or two. We can expect a full-scale war.
Okay.
Then I suppose we don't really have a choice in the matter, do we? Well, darling, seems we'll all be relying on your leadership yet again. Because if there's anyone who can guide us through this, it's you.
Right, we're gonna fight him, of course.
Don't worry. We'll take care of the Commonwealth together.
I was terrified when
Okay.
I was at the plaza. No one had stood up to the gunners like that before. But it was the right thing to do. Oh, hello.
Well, we've almost gained another level.
War with the gunners.
And I'm pretty sure this is chapter 3 now, right?
Don't worry. I won't be here long.
Hello.
Am I supposed to talk to
Hi.
everybody?
Yeah?
I knew we hadn't seen the last of the gunners. But this is too soon. The only explanation is that someone else out there is pulling the strings.
This feels like chapter 3.
Whatever. You need something?
Can we chat?
Tried fighting in power armor once. Didn't care for it. Too exhausting and impossible to sneak around.
Bye.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how power armor seems so cool, and it
You're
is.
leading the
It
men.
is. But then after a while, you sort of feel like it's slowing you down. You know? I like how H1 or H1. I like how Z1's just over there
Crazy with
fixing
raiders.
stuff.
Not the whole raiding thing, I get that. I mean, why all
Okay.
the weird outfits and stuff?
World is bigger than strong.
Excuse me.
You okay there? That was a good speech you gave. Short and sweet. I guess we shouldn't be surprised there are still gunners out there. But still, I didn't think we'd need to worry about them so soon. Do you think we're ready for this? A war with the gunners?
I mean, I can do it.
They don't stand a chance.
Well, who could argue with that kind of confidence? We'll need to get the HQ in tip-top shape for what's coming. So whilst we still have the time, let's do everything we can.
Okay, sure.
Oh, and, darling,
What is it?
what you said a while back about you and me.
Oh, here we go.
Maybe be more than just friends. I haven't forgotten about that. But for now, I think I need to focus on this gunner business. But maybe once things calm down a little bit, well, let's just say I'm also interested in being more than just friends. Anyway.
Wow, okay.
A lot of work ahead of us.
Apparently,
So,
we did get somewhere with Jake.
what
It
are your
seemed
orders,
like
Chief?
he had some kind of force field about that.
Able to extract any useful data from these robots, ma'am.
Calling available engineering personnel.
Want to do more fighting?
Report to the
Yeah, I
camp
know,
labs.
Strong, I know.
Why fight robots? Can
To repair a power outage.
You great fighter. Strong follow you all.
Wow, he's chatty today.
Self-diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon.
Okay. So, what are we supposed to do now? Let's take a look. Yeah. I mean, speak to Jake via the radio HQ. I've already done that. No, that's private frequency. HQ radio. There we go.
Strong hope we find milk of humankind.
Gotta say, I'm liking the new cafeteria. Good call on getting that built.
Right. What is the problem? Okay.
What's on your mind?
Just thinking about my kid. Hope she's okay.
All right.
We're done.
So, did that satisfy the requirement? Yeah, the music. I don't know. Okay. All right. Well then. Oh wait, I meant to go this way. Wow, it's so easy to get lost in this place, or at least turned around anyway. Before we go, I might just check and see if we want to start any projects. Like, especially security projects, right? Missions. Yeah. We'll do some patrols. Sure, we'll secure a workshop, I guess. How about... I think Taffington Boathouse is already ours, right? How about Croup Manor? Did that work? Yes, it did. Okay. Yeah, we'll just see. We'll see if that gets it. Oof. Okay. We are in Chapter 3. I think maybe while we're waiting for things to get kickstarted, we just run back to the satellite array. Finish what we started. Yeah, we don't have to run through the whole dungeon. I mean, I guess there are some unique drops, like the, Tesla T60 and the Tesla Cannon. chapter 3.5. Hey, I'm not ready for that yet. You know what I mean? Like, okay, here we go. I'm not ready for a chapter 3.5. I don't know if I'm going to make it through the end of chapter 3 in time. Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Ooh, this guy's kind of tough. Took a hit, didn't he? Ooh, and
Are you injured, man?
there it is. Not really. I'm not really injured. Oh, man. Of course I'm not. Gosh. Of course I'm not really injured, right? Okay. Let's level up. Let's see. You know what I know we need? Better criticals. I haven't been taking it. How did I miss that, right? That's insane. No, not you. Right. So you can make squads and you can name them. That is helpful. Oh, by the way, I did download the Rename Anything mod that people talked about in stream yesterday. So, because, you know, I was interested in doing that and being able to throw names on people. Oh, hang on. Yeah, EMP grenades. We'll try them, right? We'll see how they do against these robots. Pretty good. Ooh. Oh, hello, buddy. Nope.
That was amusingly simple.
Yeah, I guess you're kind of right, huh? Was sort of amusingly simple. Oh.
Did you hear that? Not much of a threat after all.
Clang. Oh. Well, it would be definitely fun to put people in the game as settlers, right? I like that. You know, we can grab some XO1 over there, but we don't really need it.
Only a fucking cow.
We've got company.
Okay, well, bad at the moving target thing. There we go. Oop. I mean, that's not bad, is it? But we don't need it. C1's already in there. Yeah, that's a good question. Where do those doors go? But of course, where does any of this lead, right? Go up or down? Is there anything useful up here? Am I gonna find a magazine or something cool like that? I don't think we're missing much. Nah. Okay. Whoa, sorry. Whoa. Spring. Sorry, that's just not gonna get old. Oh wow, we're already here, huh? Okay. That's kind of funny. Jangles and the... You know, Raiders do have a sense of humor. You got to give them that. And it kind of makes you wonder, like, what killed the army people? What killed them? Because they're down here in this bunker. It wasn't the blast. I mean, I know this isn't a vault, but still. They look like they died, you know, sort of suddenly, most of them. I guess there might have been some kind of like coup, you know, some sort of mass desertion or something, and then some kind of firefight about it.
It is I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you.
Sorry, I just needed that to stop. Hey, Dom. That's right. That's right, Dom. It's the Laser Garand, and because I couldn't remember what you wanted me to name it, it is called the Dominator. I knew you had a different name for it in mind, something about the Commonwealth or something, but I ended up not being able to remember it. So it's the Dominator. At least for now. Sure.
You don't look like one of the Rust Devils. What are you doing here?
Hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon? How very interesting.
You know, Jezebel,
her
her attitude is really kind of so great because of how bad it is that she would have made a really cool companion, but they don't let you do that. It's too bad.
If I'm correct, and I usually am.
Let freedom ring. Oh, okay, okay. I can do that. I can do that. I like it. I like it.
I'm listening.
How refreshing. Then allow me to explain. Now, how can I put this as simple as
yeah, Z1, we're going to see if Ahab's helm changes anything on that sentry bot head, or if it just parks itself off to the side, which would be a shame.
You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill two simple conditions. One, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And two, find
See, this kind of like snarky, acerbic wit of hers, I would love more of that. I would want her to follow me all over the Commonwealth, just like trash talking everything. That would be, it'd be great. I like this. She basically says, well, I can't lie, but I don't believe her.
I'm still bound by my original programming. It pains me to admit it, but one of my directives states that I cannot lie. Ever. So...
You always destroy Jezebel.
Most charming robot you've ever encountered. The last thing I'm going to do is
because the Laser Garand with Dom's name on it is also in the game today, Z1. NCR Ranger Rick Grimes. Nice.
Deal.
A wise decision.
Mm-hmm.
Once we're at our destination, I'll have.
Oh, by the way, if you're just joining the stream, we are in Chapter 3 of Sim Settlements now. We managed to cross that little, barrier, and we're just kind of waiting for the next quest to, kick on. So while we had a little, a minute, we got down here. All right, everybody knows we got Ahab incoming, right? So we're going to try these EMP grenades. We're going to see how, how much they help. We'll stick with the Dominator. It's a weapon I need to learn a little bit more, so I'll keep using it.
Well, come on. Let's not wait around for more horrifying
That happened fast.
monstrosities.
I'd say those EMP grenades are pretty good. And then, this laser Gatling's not too bad either, right? And I should have used VATS, but I don't know. You get a little spooked when that thing comes down the ramp at you, so I was just basically blind firing. But hey, we came here for Ahab's helm. Okay, this is where we have a choice, everybody. We can go through this dungeon, or we can go right back out the way we came. Do we want to go through the dungeon? A little more shooting? It's been a lot of dialogue on the stream lately, so I'm, I'd do it, sure. Yep, vote. Back out, or do we continue straight through this thing? Back out for Z1, continue through for Michael. More shooting is always Dom's vote, okay. Sure. That's 2-1. Yeah, Dom, I did see that about the Laser Garand. You can make it an automatic. It just, crafting it takes like a lot of military grade circuit boards, which I've been grabbing. And I also thought, I don't know, it's really more of a semi-auto weapon. Like, would it being an automatic change it too much? Because I kind of like this whole nostalgic thing. It's a question, but I do want to try that that attachment out at least. Yeah, and then replacing the laser musket with the Laser Garand is a thought. Now that I've played with it a little bit, I can see why it would fit into the Minuteman faction just fine. Commit various war crimes. Okay, it sounds to me like I've got a 2-1. We're going through.
Watch the drip wires.
Plus
I'd
we
rather
get
keep myself intact today,
Jezebel
thank you.
doing her talking. I can't remember how many enemies there are to encounter. It's not that many, right? I mean, they're just not big on housekeeping. Anomaly detected, huh? H1, hey, I gotta get around. Or Z1. Why do I keep saying H1? What's up with that? Okay. I'm gonna... just gonna use one of these Milsurp reviews. It's definitely a good place to get military grade circuit boards.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will
You really are taking the path of most resistance here, aren't you?
Sorta. Wow. Okay. So this is a tough fight. Ultron Hag, yikes. Well. Okay.
We may have an enemy nearby.
I'm gonna turn this down a little. For me. I don't think it turns it down for you.
Enemies over here.
Well, take him out, Z1. Oh, I hear it. Yeah, shooting that railroad rifle. Oh, that's right. Legendary robots always blow up. I kind of forgot about that. Lots of good robot parts. Let's see what our legendary dropped, huh? Hey. What's up? Oh, there they are. There it is. Okay. We'll go around back and we'll check. Oh, an enraging switchblade. Whoopity-doo. Well, Inquisitor, I don't know what words you were trying to use, but, you know. Are you surprised? Alright. Okay. Sure, power relay coil. Those are actually kind of heavy junk items, but I occasionally need them to craft something, so we'll grab them. Mm-hmm. Hope nobody's getting motion sickness from all my panning around as I loot things. The K word that rhymes with build? Did they cut that one out? I mean, I'm okay with YouTube cutting out some stuff. You know, the obvious stuff. I get that, but that word, kill, seems a little aggressive. If that's true. You know, these should be lootable the way Super Mutant meat bags are lootable, don't you think? Okay, so they do. Well, now I know. Okay. There's no point in going over there.
Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here. Not optimal. An increase in effort could have an impact on the odds.
Wow. Jezebel, you are
Scanners
a
detecting
bit
sentient
much.
life. Alert level elevated. Resetting threat level.
Okay. Well, we know we've got ourselves a Assaultron to deal with coming up here, don't we? Let's see what we have. We're all out of the EMP grenades, but I've got some Merv frag grenades. Not too bad. This radium rifle is actually kind of a fun one. We could end up having some fun with that. The last minute does hit pretty hard. Tin grenades, eh. Well, I got one of those anyway. Alright. get stealthy. You hate Jezebel? I think she's fun. The shopping cart. Yeah, that would be funny, but there's no mechanic for fitting anything in a shopping cart is my only problem with that, right? Okay. It's been a while since I fought Tessa and stuff. So
this is the one that ripped my head off. I demand we
I don't remember how tough this fight is. I could just throw some synth relay grenades over there and let them deal with her. But that doesn't seem as fun.
Perimeter movement detected.
Okay, it's kind of fun.
Possible stealth unit in the AO.
Yeah. Oh my god, Z1, you almost took that grenade yourself, pal.
Hostile is still in the engagement zone.
Oh, look at her crawling on hands and feet to get over here. That's amazing. Dang. I gotta admit, when these robots get crazy, they get crazy. Oh, it's Ivy we're fighting, not Tessa. I was just thinking because of all the Tesla coils. Ooh, she is tough, though. There we go.
Had I a body, I would have killed her myself. Oh well. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Good job.
All right, iBot helmet. Sure, I guess we'll take it.
May as well take what we can.
Excellent.
I mean, who doesn't love
Those
that?
items any longer.
Okay. Sure, I'll call the vertibird. We can have the vertibird come to the satellite array and take us out of here. We just got to get out of here ourselves, right? Mm-hmm. And there isn't that much left. There isn't that much left of this little dungeon, right? I don't remember a lot more enemies here. You know what you never find with the rum bottles? They're just really rare in this game. Whoa. Okay. Fuel. Okay. This thing. I have wondered about this one. Like, what if you used a physonucleonic, you know, power armor piece and, you know, all these things that, or maybe some Children of Atom items that up your resistances or your damage or something, depending on how many rads you use. I don't know if it'd be quite a commitment to try to do an entire build around that, but it's still kind of an interesting idea. I wonder how much you could really like capitalize on it. And if you use the Assaultron head, you'd be able to dial up your own rads. Maybe Hancock's like companion perk, you know? Oh, see you, Inquisitor. Sorry I missed the message. Hope you have an awesome day. Okay. Well, here we are. Basically back out the other side. Right-handed Nuka World AK version 1 and mesh fix.
Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
Okay. Whatever that means. Hey, dude. What's your deal, man? Just being a scavenger, huh? Okie doke. Yeah, let's get ourselves to... There it is. Let's get ourselves to the castle. I think I probably have... What you need is you have to have like a skull for the Ahab's helm. I know that. Let's find out, shall we? Ahab's helm is an option. That's promising. Oh no, look guys! It's off to the side! Oh, bummer! Dang it.
This is Radio
Oh.
Voice of the Minutemen. It's just past 10 p.m. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out.
I mean, and even if we exit the station, it'd be nice if it just snapped into place when we exit the station or something, but it just doesn't. Dang, that is a shame. You know? That is a shame, because that over there would look pretty good. Have to admit. I'll just have to imagine it, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. Modify to no helm. I guess we just... I mean, the sentry hit is cool because of the light beam. Oh, wait. Not no helm. Not no helm at all. Never mind. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that is too bad. I guess we could put, we could put a sentry bot head on Sarge too, but I kind of like the Nuka-Cola thing. It kind of cracks me up. I kind of like him being a driving vending machine. Well, shoot. Well, we'll put Ahab's helm in the workbench here. It'll be available if we end up needing it. Ooh, we got a few other things here too, don't we? Hey, we have it in here twice? Weird. Also weird. It's just made a fresh sentry head. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I figured, when Sarge blew up down in the basement, we'd just rebuild him with whatever I had. So I made Sarge too. And I happened to have mostly Nuka World parts when I did it. So there he is. I don't know why he likes the roof so much. He really does. He really likes driving around on the roof. It seems problematic, but maybe it's my fault for making him stairs.
Stay safe out there.
Okay. Oh, hey. Do we want to change this to let freedom ring? Because I will do that. Let's do it. Now that, now that we remember what the idea was, let's see. We could hyphenate it. Freedom. Oh. There we go. How's that? Let me know, Dom. If you need a capital DOM or something like that, you want the hyphen gone, you just tell me. I will jump back on there if I have to. Oh, wait. Actually, I wanted to... Do I have... No. Of course I have not enough blacksmith stuff. Assaultron blades are cool looking. I kind of wish they were... I wish, you know, there were more of them and that, you know, you found legendaries more often and that kind of thing. It's too bad there aren't.
Well done. Like watching an artist at work.
I mean, I'm not going to end up using this one, but it's not a terrible pistol, is it? Anything else worth messing with? Oh yeah, we have this radium rifle. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Where did the radiation damage go? Right? Weird. Why did the radiation damage go away? Where's the radiation damage? That's weird. This says improved radiation damage, but it just adds some radiation damage. This is strange. It's like a glitch. I mean... Extra dish. Sure. Extra deep dish. Wow. That is a lot of rad damage. And some extra bleed damage, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, this thing. There's really nothing we can do to it, right? Just is what it is. Ah, the Tesla rifle. It happens with the attachment pack? Oh. Okay. Let's see. I gotta say, I find this the most useful. It's very interesting, this lob barrel, right? But I find this automatic barrel the most useful. It just is. Pretty fun for mobs. Okay. I don't think we can really do anything to this Buzzblade. Cool weapon though. It's kind of fun. I have had legendary versions drop that were worth using, and then it's kind of wild to watch somebody basically running around with a weed whacker taking everybody out. Pretty fun. Okay. But sadly, I'm not really going to end up using this, or the Assaultron blade, or this Fat Man. That's not really my style right now. Probably not this wait. I put mines in a different place. Dang it. Hang on. There. We have two Fat Men in there. Let's see. I don't need the Buzzblade. I don't think we're going to use this radium rifle. You know what I mean? Not right now. Not that. Not the Switchblade. Probably not the Tesla rifle, although it's kind of fun. But no. Oh, I forgot the vertibirds. Hey, Gwystorm. Severe weather? West Virginia? Oh. I hope you're going to be okay, Gwystorm. I take it as a good sign that you have internet, though. That seems like a good sign.
Maybe we can salvage something useful.
Oh, wait. Do I have enough military circuit boards yet for an automatic version of the gun, right? Wait. Advanced receiver. Right. So there is an auto receiver, but it needs 20 military circuit boards. And I only have 14 here. Oh boy, how do you like that, right? That's okay. There, you know, I pick up so many. We'll get it. Let's see.
It's 1 a.m. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
We can speak to Ada. Of course, she's all the way back at the HQ. The gunner HQ. Which would mean I'll have to take her on as a companion to get her out of there, I think. And to... In fact, if I'm ever going to finish the Assaultron DLC, I'd have to have her be the companion, walk out of the gunner's HQ with her, then go to a robot workbench and equip the stuff that has to get equipped, I think. Or I guess I could run the whole thing with a different automatron. They do give you that option, don't they? I forgot about that. I've never done the automatron thing without her with me in the final dungeon, but 5 vertibirds at once.
Hey, General.
I do remember that the personal vertibird lets you build a bunch, but personal vertibird, boom. But here's the thing. Is there something I haven't done to get more Sim Settlements quests? We're in, you know, like the phase 3 thing. What haven't I done? We could run more side quests. You know, we could do Anton's whole side quest, but it's involved. I don't think we'd finish it. And there's a lot... Ooh, we can bring the serum to Virgil. And if we don't give it to him, or, you know, if we play our cards right, we can apparently convince him to be a companion. I don't know what you guys think of that, but... Right, Goodman, you've already got your name on a gun, which I feel like is totally fair to grandfather you into, because you gave me the idea that that's actually pretty awesome, and that I should offer that to people. So you get to keep your gun. But my load order can't be wall-to-wall Goodman suggestions. Right? What do we want to do? I'm glad you like seeing it, Dom. That is actually an excellent, you know, thing to be able to offer people. I really am happy to be able to do that. Makes perfect sense. Okay. Oh, what was Michael asking about? Oh, the Virgil companion. Yeah, right. Sorry, I had to look back away. Sorry, I didn't spot that. Yeah, Virgil can be your companion in the Subversion mod. I don't know if I've... See, here's the deal. We haven't gotten through... We're basically at the point where I can either... Where is it? Where is it? I can either run mass fusion with Ali Fillmore and make the Brotherhood my enemies, or I can go and report to Elder Maxon about Madison Lee and get that whole Liberty Prime thing started. Or, if I just keep pushing forward with the railroad stuff, you know, if I keep working with Father on the railroad thing, then, let me think. Is there a way to keep every faction with Subversion? I know there's a way to replace Elder Maxon with a synth once you're in charge of the Institute with Subversion. But the problem is, I think by the time by the time I'm in charge of the Institute, I'll have done mass fusion, and the Brotherhood of Steel will be an enemy, and I don't know then if I have a chance to replace Elder Maxon with a synth at that point. It is a cool gun, Dom. It's a good thing that a room has 4 walls. Yeah, right. Right, supposedly, if you're in charge of the Institute, you can make Maxon into a synth replacement, and then he won't be hostile to the Institute. And he basically gets the Brotherhood of Steel to chill out about the Institute, I guess. Which is quite a 180, you know? But I haven't ever done it. I just read in the mod description that it was possible, so... Yeah, but I don't know if I get an option to replace him with a synth if I do mass fusion, but I don't know how to do mass fusion without making the Brotherhood hostile. I don't know. I can't be in charge of the Institute until we do mass fusion, right? Okay. Okay, like it's an option instead of attacking the Brotherhood. Interesting. Which, it's kind of cool that America Rising 2 had that same solution provided by the Institute when they wanted to take out the... If you're with the Institute and you're hostile to the Enclave, they take out the Enclave by replacing an officer with a synth who sabotages the oil rig's defenses so you can attack. It's cool. It's a cool workaround. Wait. I must kill the Brotherhood? Dom agrees, they gotta go. Okay, I have to become an enemy. Well, I think there's enough time left on the stream for us to run mass fusion. But, I think I should be able to dock with the Pridwin from my own vertibird, right? Cool. I think it'll dock with the Pridwin. Right. I don't know why the Brotherhood doesn't get as much love from me. There's our power transfer station for the HQ. Actually looks pretty good there. Because we see past their lies. Yeah. Yeah, they just... Hang on. Close. Back to it. I do like Oxhorn's stuff. He has that entertaining, he has that voice. It's so distinctive. I remember when I was first, wanting to be on the screen and do this YouTube thing, I wondered, do I need some kind of like distinctive voice? No. And then I realized that would be a lot of work and kind of weird of me to do. But he makes it seem pretty cool. Look at that! This is the first time I've used my personal vertibird, flyable personal vertibird to dock with the Pridwin, and it worked seamlessly. That's freaking cool. Why am I here? because I have a lot of technical documents and blood samples I want to sell to these guys before I take them, before we're enemies. That's why. Oh, you think I do have a distinctive voice? Oxhorn's kind of cartoony, but you know, I appreciated it. I thought he was bringing some, you know, something cool to some of the stories. His lore videos are enjoyable because of that.
Ah, that is all. You have technical documents, perhaps, or looking to assist on a research patrol?
Just
I
buy
found
some
technical
stuff.
documents for you.
And they're in wonderful. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore.
Final
during your
Doom.
patrols very carefully.
I remember maxing. It's a Final Judgment, right?
Surprised at what you find.
Although Final Doom sounds pretty good. I'd like a weapon called Final Doom. Okay. Oh yeah, and Scribe Naraya's up.
Something to think about.
Up the stairs. I haven't been here in a minute. And look what they gave me when I first joined up. Yeah, that's right. T45D, and it has been sitting here unused ever since. It's not, you know, I have a Brotherhood of Steel overhaul that, you know, makes their power armor level up over time, but it makes their first offering a little underwhelming, you know? It's not the T60 early game. I don't think I need anything from this guy, but
for you today?
Since we're here,
let me see what you have.
why don't we
my weapons
see
are
what he
mission
has?
ready.
Like, for example, I'm curious, would he have stocked a Laser Garand? No. Okay. See, because the mod description for the Laser Garand, it said that it would be available in vendors and that it would get dropped by enemies and stuff. I haven't seen vendors or enemies. I ended up console commanding it into my inventory because I couldn't find one for sale anywhere. And believe me, I was sweating for a minute because I was like, oh no, this isn't like the cowboy repeater, is it? This isn't going to be a weapon that never appears in my game, right? But we dodged that bullet, thankfully. What stuff do I never use? Ooh, got a lot of flamer fuel. I didn't realize how much I had stockpiled there. Sure, I'll give you that. Mini nukes? I never use them. I'll sell them a couple. Ooh, no, I don't want to cancel. I looked at Cleo's inventory, and I want to say I checked Ronnie's, because, you know, obviously I spent a lot of time in the castle with this build. I went to Good Neighbor, or not Good Neighbor, I mean Diamond City. I just couldn't find it, and I thought maybe I had downloaded some kind of dud, or Vortex was bearing it in my load order in the wrong place.
The compound.
Had me worried, but it does show up in console command, so it exists in my game, so...
So it works?
I tested it myself. It's
Look at
much
that.
more potent than Rad-X, and it doesn't appear to have any ill
We
side
showed up
effects.
just in time.
I've decided to call it the X111 compound.
Oh, this is... We're level, like,
Here,
I don't know,
I already made
80?
you some
I don't even know how
samples to
high
take
we
with
are.
you. If you want me to continue synthesizing the compound, I'm going to need more blood samples.
Hang on. Right. Seriously, I just
Naraya,
need to offload
have
some
you
blood
collected
samples
any
here.
blood samples, Knight?
Yes.
Yes. Here you go.
Excellent. Here's some caps for the trouble.
1,200. I knew that might be kind of worth it. Not that I really need the caps, so this must just be pure habit, right? Just pure habit has me coming here to sell this stuff for caps. Because I don't need them that bad. Okay. My favorite reason... Oh, okay, hun. My favorite reason for playing the Brotherhood is to get to Blind Betrayal, because that is a pretty cool... Like, that's a pretty cool companion quest right there. X111 is... here, I'll show you.
We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Okay. I wasn't that worried about it, but thank you.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility, but we'll get the job done.
Alright. I'll show you what X111 is. Let's go to aid. It's going to be here somewhere, probably way down on the bottom of the list, right? Okay, so look, it rad resist of 200 instead of 100, so it's like rad X, but twice as good. You know, this has a rad resist of 100, and this stuff is 200, which is really cool, actually. I mean, by the time she's giving it to us, we probably have other, like, radiation options, but hey, it's still cool. Alright, guys, I think we might have enough time to do mass fusion. Maybe we just move the main storyline forward a little bit.
I'm afraid I'm not equipped to travel on a vertibird. I'll catch up with you later.
Really? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Oh, actually, no, I do know what she's talking about, Z1. It's if we were playing survival. If we were playing survival and we took Radex, it would hurt our immune system and we would be like more susceptible to you know, some kind of an infection or some kind of disease setting in right after we took Radex. So like when you're playing survival, it's a big pain in the butt. You usually take like herbal stuff to try to boost your immune system to counteract the Radex that you're taking to counteract the radiation, and then you have to, like, you get thirsty immediately, hungry immediately after Radex. I'm thinking X111 doesn't hurt you, doesn't hurt your immune system, and maybe doesn't make you thirsty, although I never tried it that way. Does that answer the question? Because I think that's it. All right. I'm going to set us back down at the castle. Yeah, Dom, it's the survival thing. I know there's a little delay between me seeing your comments and me responding to them, and then you seeing my response, and then me seeing your response to my response. I know that, so these conversations get a little drug out, but yeah, I think it's the survival mode. Wow, got my own vertibird, Brotherhood of Steel. I don't need you. Headed for the castle. I've never been able to craft her compound. I've only been able to get it right from her. Yeah, I know what you mean, Z1. It's like every 8 item seems like a drug to some companions. Preston's pretty judgy about that. He's not happy about that stuff. I'm trying to remember who else. I don't think like X88 that is his name, right? The Institute companion. I don't think he likes that stuff either. Okay. I can't take a vertibird to the Institute, so. What do we think? Are we ready for this though?
Remind them what it's all about.
Let me check something. Weapons wise, we are packing a few grenades, our Laser Garand, Maria the pistol, the Ranger Goodman is in here. That's two semi-auto rifles. The last minute is our heaviest sniper. Yeah. X688. Okay, yeah. He does wear the shades, right? All right. Yeah, he's kind of like the Terminator, you're right. Like movie 1, the first Terminator. This is kind of enough. I guess I don't need some heavy weapon or some super high, you know, rate of fire machine gun or anything. I have a bunch of them in this playthrough, but I don't think I need anything. We're just going to go this way. We're going to go at it this way. I'm cool with that. Why do we weigh so much right now? Oh, an iBot helmet. Yeah, all right. That makes sense. Let's unload a little. We'll just find a workbench and... Actually, no, I haven't been using workbenches for storage. I've been using storage for storage. We'll do that. The Arnold preset? Is there an Arnold preset? I did not know. That must be some kind of cool mod. You know. Oh, that's silly. Go over here. Oh, yeah, I am actually carrying a lot of things. Oh, yeah, and all of these. Well, duh. No wonder I run a little heavy, right? Yeah. I mean...
Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there.
We'll just put these... No, we'll put these in the trunk for now. Synthetic player. Oh, right. Right. You know, Hajro, I like the look of that for, you know, some kind of immersive gameplay. It seemed cool that way. All right. And we did put both the... We did transfer the fat men, right? I don't need to be carrying around a bunch of fat men. We did. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. It would be fun to run around, you know, with some immersive Institute origin. I don't know about the Start Me Up mod and, you know, starting as an Institute character. That might be interesting too. I did notice it did give you the option to be like an escaped synth and to start with that kind of background. Right, we're supposed to see Allie Fillmore. Okay. Where are you, Allie? Probably sleeping, I guess. Okay, dumb. Yeah. Yeah, I am gonna make Freedom Ring. Freedom Ring. And what's cool about that name is there is that little ringing noise when it discharges the clip where it goes bing. It all works. It all works together. Surprisingly well. Oh. Okay. Wow, Allie doesn't get a top floor apartment? She's stuck down here? Oh, we're totally gonna wake her up, aren't we? Oh, what the? Nathan Fillmore and Allie Fillmore. Well, that makes sense, actually. Duh. What is this? A dick doll. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that.
Allie.
Interesting that it's there. Well, what have these two been up to?
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier.
Are they just trying to kick cigarettes, or is it something else?
What the hell is this operation about?
Hey, relax. We wouldn't send you off without the proper information. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running...
I see.
Well, yesterday.
That's pretty cool,
We'll have to
Hajro.
cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. We're going to the mess...
Okay, we all know this one, right?
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got...
Sure.
Sounds good.
Come along.
I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming. But here we are. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to. We don't want them getting. Head on up to the. Sure.
Oh, I think we'll be okay. And now she's just gonna go back to bed. Nuka Cherry, Nuka Quantum. Oh, she's got a kid? Quentin. Quentin's her kid. I feel a little bit like a creeper now, all of a sudden. But I'm stealing their stuff. Quentin, you don't need all that. I'm sure it's got way too much caffeine. And knowing Nuka-Cola, probably something else that's not great as well, right? There we go. See, I'm saving Quentin from himself. I guess.
Good evening.
Heading to the relay room. All right, mass fusion. Let's see. About a half hour to do this. I think we can do it. I think we've done mass fusion in that kind of time before. We can kick this thing's butt. Kellogg is initially non-hostile, Hajro? I didn't notice that. That's actually pretty cool. That's some decent immersion from that synthetic mod. Okay. I guess we're ready. I mean, we're ready enough. Here we go. I am going to try to replace Maxon with a synth if I can, just because I need to see it happen. I need to see what it's like, you know? Okay. Let's hope... Oh. Okay. The music has shifted. We're out of the Institute. Here we go.
The Brotherhood sure is here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Alright. Quick save. Where are these guys? One down. Oh. Who shot me now? Whoa! Good on her for getting the drop on me.
No mercy.
Who is it now? Oh, look at you. I thought that was Z1. This is a very Minuteman kind of vibe to this weapon. I like that. And you know, at first I was firing it, and I'm like, it's just like pow, 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 pow. How fast can you pull the trigger? And I was like, well, that's not like the M1. And then I thought, but I guess this is the laser rifle now. You know, like somebody just took an M1 and used it for the, just for the hardware. So it kind of makes sense that it would fire differently. It doesn't have a firing pin, you know, it doesn't have any of the old rules applying to it, I guess. So. Okay. Ooh. Alright, yeah, that'll work. Pring. Is Z1 not here? Is it just Allie and me? Oh boy. Well, I mean, it is what it is, right? I don't know who I'm collecting technical documents for anymore. You know, the Enclave will buy them if you're aligned with them, but I think we already took the Enclave out in this playthrough. Right. Right. It is memorable. That's a good word for it. think it's just this first entry. Yeah. All right. It is fun to read all the entries, you know, to read about the corporate infighting and, you know, the intrigue and the power dynamics and all that stuff. But, you know, not this time. I still think it's interesting though. And I really do appreciate when the game designers bake that stuff in, because it's pretty important. It's part of the reason replaying this game is so appealing, you know? Alright, Allie, you coming? Oh, pretty spry. Get in here? I didn't know they taught parkour to the scientists at the Institute. Okay, fine. I'm done waiting. No, you don't want to come? Fine. You just wait for me here. Okay. Well, there was the M16 in the Vietnam War, but I don't know guns as well as some people do. Bâtiment de masse fusion. I don't know what mod I downloaded, but occasionally some door or screen will just, you know, be, some location will be labeled in French. It's not even consistent. It's just like sometimes. It's kind of amusing, but I definitely don't know what happened. Wait, I heard Z1 there. Where are you? Wow, twofer here.
That's the last of them.
Reload. That is fun. There we go. Set him up and knock him down. Oof. Right? It's like, which is it, Allie? Are you that pumped to be along for the ride on this, or are you not going to get in the elevator? Okay. I mean, I'm enjoying the headshots, right? Okay. Probably time for us to have a little aid. I know I've got some stuff. What is it? Yeah, I mean, we could do Mirelurk Queen Steak, but I know I've got some stuff that has like energy weapon resistance built into it. What is it? Not grilled radstag. Not cave cricket? Yes, some cave cricket. Okay, there we go. No wonder I forgot. I don't remember too many of the recipes from Movie World. It's a fair question, Hajro. I mean, if a... Oh, Allie, no. If a Gen 3 synth can be French, and I guess Curie is a Gen 3 synth, and she seems pretty French, so...
Find anything useful?
Wouldn't be the first time. That is distinctive. Wait. Okay, okay, yeah, T-45. No, not this one. Thank you, Allie. This is the door we're looking for. Gotta check all the containers, you know. The obsession. Gotta feed the obsession. Quebec. I like it. Mm-hmm.
That ought to do it.
That ought to do it.
Elevator ought to have power again.
Okay. Well then, come along, everyone. Oh, Z1 got in the elevator and you didn't, Allie. Your fault. I want to say there are a few more people to shoot here before we get all the way to the basement, right? Yeah. This is ringing a bell. I think so. Yeah. I mean, what else are you going to base lore off of? Might as well be in mod bugs. I like seeing the B-35 armor on the Brotherhood of Steel. That's pretty cool. It seems like their style, you know? Oh. Gosh, these are good looking, aren't they? It's not terrible in a revolver. You do reload a lot. It's not, like, my favorite, but I'll take it. This is just what we do, you know? We run around and we loot things and we kill people. That's what we're here for. That's what people rely on us for. That's what we do. I'm just gonna raid this stuff now, save me from doing it later.
I wonder what caused all
Plasma
this
grenades
going
might be
around
handy
here.
when we're up against that sentry bot. Okay, on we go. Maybe I spoke too soon. I can't help it, you guys. I can't help it. It'd be painful not to loot things at this point in my career of playing Fallout. You know what I mean. I do still pick up those technical documents. I don't know what I would do with them. Looting never changes. Yeah, right. I'm sure the B-35 is still sitting in that crate in every one of my playthroughs. I never grab it straight out of the vault. I mean, you could. You could. Maybe if you put some really crazy difficulty settings on or something and you just planned on it, giving yourself that little bump right out of the gate, but I also would rather encounter it when it feels like my character should have that stuff.
There's the reactor. Not a bad piece of work for its time.
I don't care about killing that Protectron now. Sometimes I do it ahead of time, just to cut myself a little slack later, but nah, we'll just do it this way. Ooh, we have a lot of rads to deal with. Too many for even that X-111 stuff. I think we're going to have to put on the rad suit, right? Okay. And it's too bad you can't go in here ahead of time, right? Just take on the robots on your own terms, but I guess not.
Guess they weren't so good at mitigating radiation back in those days. Levels are almost off the charts. I'll monitor things from here.
Okay. I remember her asking me with concern whether I had enough radiation protection on other playthroughs, but alright. She doesn't seem to care so much this time. Wait. Whoa. That Manhunter Duster is trying to blend with the hazmat suit. That's fine. One less thing to re-equip later. I like the like dials, you know, the gauges in the tank coming out of the back of my my Minuteman backpack. That's great.
Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
Alrighty. We may proceed.
The agitator. It should be in a port at the top of the reactor.
Yeah. It would have been
Security alert
okay.
in the reactor.
It would have been kind of interesting to just put on every bit of radiation resistance I have and take the X-111 and see if it was enough without the hazmat suit. But I feel like we probably would have got our butts handed to us by the radiation in that room if we had. Because even at 1,000 resistance, we're still getting a little bit, right? Oh, I forgot we have oh, I forgot we have the slow time if we need it, right? Versus these robots. Merv grenade, okay. Paralysis grenade is not going to help us, is it? Maybe we do plasma.
Decontamination complete.
All right, bring it on. I hate it when legendaries get that whole like second win. Oof. Oh, ouch. Whew. Okay. Take that, and then I'm gonna take. Where'd it go? There we go. We're going to take some of the X-111 because this is a lot of rads. Boom! It's kind of a cool looking gun to zoom back to, isn't it? A lot of detail. Dang. Oof. Oh, does Preston not say anything when you find the alien spaceship? Seems like he would. Wow. 50% more damage against animals. Like, I would go after animals with a super sledge, but sure. Okay. Hey, we're doing fine. We're doing just fine. Sure. That'll work. And then this little guy. All right, buddy. Can't open the door for yourself. Pretty tough nut to crack. I think we might have enough military-grade circuit boards for the automatic upgrade to this gun if we want it. At this point. I mean, I've been grabbing them like crazy. Are you going to reach the viewer account this month? Oh. Well... Oops. It's not the view amount that's tough for me to reach. It's the revenue. If I don't, there's this amount you have to make over, they don't pay you at all, and I haven't been getting paid at all, even though I come close to it over and over. But hey, that's okay. That's okay because doing this with you guys is awesome. I know that if you guys like it, I must be doing something right. And I realized that memberships like the one Dom grabbed, they actually help count toward that total. And if I get a few more members, I think I'll always make it over the bump every month. But that's an if, you know. Maybe I'm talking too much shop. Oop. Maybe I should just get back to taking people out. It's a little weird to be helping the Institute take out the Brotherhood, but, you know, I guess it is what it is, right? Okay. There we go. That was impressive. Hey, bud. Is that Allie's gun that's doing that? Man, the attachment pack has some stuff, right? Oh, where'd this guy come from? I was just looking over there. Oop.
That takes care of that.
I like these old school sights. They're nice.
Attacking enemy.
Okay. Institute Defense Knuckles, synth component. Actually kind of like the picking up the occasional synth uniform. And you know, in my Wild West video that I made, I really kind of liked that whole Institute gunslinger when I put the Institute uniform together with some parts of the Mojave Manhunter stuff. I was like, dang. I was like feeling myself in that outfit. I would do that again. And what I liked about interesting. I guess that works as a melee thing. What I liked about it too was that it felt like a good role play, like to be some kind of gun for hire that's replacing Kellogg, essentially. You know, doing his work. The new and improved Kellogg. I don't know if anybody else likes that kind of thing, but man, that helps me really dig into a playthrough a little bit more, especially when it comes to just picking which items and accessories are worth it, which ones matter, because you gotta pick. You can't do it all, you know, like any playthrough where you try to do everything, it just turns into this big bloated monster of a thing. You'll never get through it either. You kind of have to pick a theme so that you can finish at some point. Okay. Well, we've done it. Mass fusion took exactly the amount of time it needed to take. Oh boy. Oh dear. Z1, will you take that guy out for us? Good job. Thank you, pal. Oh, this is awesome to watch. You got this. Man, he is a decent bodyguard, not gonna lie. Ooh, a legendary. Well, I'll take that. There it is. What's he running at us with, a board? You know, the super mutants would be a rough faction to belong to. I mean, they rarely get given anything very great. They're usually running at you with like a board and some armor that has like maybe 5 resistance. Why wasn't he using this? You know? Why didn't he come at us with this thing? Yeah, Preston does not like the Enclave. And Strong does not like the Enclave either. Which makes him remarkably perceptive about who not to like, because those are not his people. Of course, there aren't very many things he does like, admittedly, but... Alright, so I'm wondering, if we move the main storyline along a little bit like this, you know, where we do a significant thing.
Yes, hello.
Does some settlements free up then? Was it waiting on that?
Welcome to the Institute. I'm Gallister. Charles Gallister.
Oh, hey,
It's nice to meet you.
Wait, me? Really?
I think this is a Sim Settlements 2 guy,
you.
right?
That's
this
very
isn't
nice
a
of you to
vanilla
say.
character. He's in charge of sanitation, like a whole department nobody talks about, which is hilarious.
Welcome to the Institute. I'm Gallister. Charles Gallister.
But I haven't been able to make it go anywhere. Like, see...
Are you alright? You seem a little...
I can ask him some questions,
yes,
and it makes it sound like there will be something to talk about.
Of all people to be speaking with
Yeah,
me.
get lost, Liz.
Most people here don't bother, you see.
Oh, Minuteman Enforcer
I wish we
armor?
could speak more, but I really must get back to my work.
Is that what you're talking about, Mike? Minuteman Enforcer armor. Is this something I've seen or I haven't seen? I'm trying to decide. I don't think I recall Minuteman Enforcer armor. Where am I supposed to go? Probably check in with Father? No. Advanced Systems. That's right. Alley. That's right. It's a new mod? So I put out a Minuteman faction overhaul, like, I don't know what, a couple weeks ago, and then boom.
I hope it'll
new
be
mod.
yours too.
Dr. Fillmore?
I think that
I'll
was
have to
enough
look at it though.
excitement for a
If it
while.
wouldn't have fit with a kind of slightly Western theme that I was kind of going for with the Minutemen, and hence why I'm using
Make
Glory
sure
here,
the agitator gets where it needs to go. I
then
understand Father is
maybe
anxious
I
to
wouldn't have
get you
picked it
involved in
anyway. But
something else.
it's always a
You
shame to
better not
have
keep him waiting.
to make a whole faction overhaul and then realize something new was right around the corner and you didn't have in there. All right. Well, there we go. There we go. There we go. Right. Started pinned. All right. Yeah, this is the one where we got to go recruit what's his name. Diffuse the Minutemen situation. So, okay. That's my time here, guys. I had a couple hours to stream with you today. It's been a blast. Thank you all for being here. I think we're going to keep some settlements moving along. I mean, it seems to be humming along pretty smooth now that I've figured a couple things out. So thanks for your patience with that. Like, for example, toggle God mode if you want to get anything done in the in the HQ for some reason on my playthrough. But I think we got this all working pretty smooth. I can't wait to really sink our teeth into Chapter 3. You know, we'll kick the quests loose here anytime now, and we'll be jumping back into it. So I'll be back on tomorrow. Anybody else who wants to sign up for a membership and get their name in these streams on a weapon, or I suppose I could always name a settler after you or something like that if you'd rather. Anyway, anybody who wants that, I'm all about it. So we will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for being here. And yes, thank you, Surge. 21 days. Alana, You just got here? I'm just signing off. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Well, Arlana, to catch you up, we got Chapter 3 started. We're just kind of waiting for those quests to kind of kick off. We're moving the main storyline up a little bit while we wait. We found out that the Ahab helm still won't work on the sentry bot for the Automatron companion. And, oh, and we're using this really cool. Oh, here, I'm not going to find it there, am I? Laser Garand. Let free Dom ring, because it's Dom's gun. Pretty cool, huh? But we got to jump off now. So, Arlana, if you can make it tomorrow, we'll see you then. And everybody else, I should be on at the usual time. Okay? Yeah. And oh, and Mike, yeah, I will look at that new Minuteman armor. I will. Thanks, everybody. Great to see you all. I'm going to jump off, but I can't wait to see you in the next one. Ooh, no, not like that, right? We want to be able to save. There we go. Thanks, Quietstorm. You too. I don't know what kind of weather you're having there, but I really hope it's fine for you. Bye-bye, Hajro.